It's time for a Rabe review. Up first, a show that's back for season 3. It's Acapulco, which I've never been to Acapulco, but I really want to go. I really do. It's the little show that could. Now, the reason I say that is it really didn't get much buzz for season 1 and 2. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. And those who love this show really love it. It's like a hidden gem of a show that's worth the watch. So you could go back and actually binge seasons 1 and 2 and then take a look at season 3 because there's some special guest stars and it really is kind of telling you the story of how he became how the star came to own this resort in Acapulco. So take a look at the season 3 trailer.
Hugo.
Yes, Uncle Maximo.
Do you remember where my rags to riches life story left off? It all started with a job at Las Colinas. I told you about my big promotion and Julia and I getting together. But there's still so much more I haven't told you.
Dad?
Shall we?
Do I have a choice?
No. Las Colinas was the spot.
Welcome! What's up, Memo? Did you put a window in here? I wanted to give the illusion of light.
I was working harder than ever to prove to Don Pablo I could run the resort.
Yesterday, Seagulls almost took off with a toddler holding a churro.
We can't keep losing germs. I will fight for the heart and soul of my hotel.
Like the shifting winds of the storm. More twists and turns were still to come.
It's so fun because it's colorful. It's set in the 80s, the fashion, the acting. Cord Overstreet from Glee is now in season 3, which you may remember him. It's just a fun show, and it's the whole premise basically is the owner is talking to his son about how he became the owner of this amazing resort in Acapulco. Started off as just like a towel boy and worked his way. So we're still figuring out how he becomes the owner. So each season is kind of leading us, kind of like How I Met Your Mother, but better, because it doesn't go off the rails and lead you in a terribly wrong direction. I digress because you know how I feel about How I Met Your Mother. Okay, the new season started on May 1st, and there are new episodes every Wednesday on Apple TV+, so make sure you check that out. Okay, let's move on to another show. It is a new limited series drama starring Jeff Daniels. It's called A Man in Full. Now, this is set in Atlanta, and it follows the almost bankrupt Charlie Crocker and as his business rivals and the government try to take him down. It has an all-star cast, including Diane Lane, Tom Pelphrey, and Lucy Liu. Like, Lucy Liu, where'd she go? I haven't seen her in years. I love her. This is intense. And by the way, I love Jeff Daniels' accent in this. I tell you, I've known many a Southern man who talks just like this. And by the way, the deeper and the hotter the pressure gets for him in the show, the thicker the accent gets. It's a limited series. It's really good. Take a look at this trailer.
Charlie Crocker is the biggest hero of real estate in Atlanta. The problem is, he's going bankrupt.
Mr. Crocker, party's over.
You won't take your shot? You better make it your best one. Nothing can kill me.
I'm going down. Charlie is disgusting, and his debt could be your debt.
I don't just want to take down your ex-husband. I want to devour him.
Let's eat!
What is my calling? Keeping Charlie from being at his worst?
What you're endeavoring to do is just vile. Remove your hand, or I will stab it with my fork.
You think I could take him?
I'm sorry?
Crocker.
Is that important?
When people try to take you down, it's a gift. I'm tougher than all you put together.
It would be insensitive to fight you given your diagnosis.
Excuse me?
This show's really intense and lots of twists and turns. There's only 6 episodes. Again, it is a limited series. And if you caught that on the trailer, you're going to see Shania Twain. Yeah, I said it. Shania Twain is in the first episode. I want to know how much they paid her to be in the show because this man, you know, is like a billionaire in Atlanta. He has a birthday party, and they hire Shania Twain to perform at his birthday party. And it's really Shania singing the song. He's like dancing to You're Still the One. I tell you, that first episode for Shania alone is kind of good. Get to see her in all her glory. Great cast. Twists and turns. In the first episode, you kind of got to see what's happened because they show you what's happening and then do flashbacks to how it leads to that. Really good, and I gotta tell you, Jeff Daniels, you know, you like him in a comedy, but he's really good in this drama, and he scares me. I would never want to meet a man like this in real life, just telling you. All 6 episodes are out now on Netflix. All right, and then finally, okay, here's a quick question for you. Have you ever wondered who is the greatest reality star of all time? Well, there is a new competition show to try to find out who is the GOAT, the greatest of all time, hosted by Daniel Tosh. It puts 14 all-star reality personalities to the test to find the greatest of all time. We're gonna find the GOAT of reality TV. I'll be honest with you though, I didn't know who some of these people were, so how can they be the GOAT? I'm just saying that. These are stars from all genres of reality TV. I do love Daniel Tosh. I loved Tosh.0, and he is actually really hilarious as the host because he kind of breaks down the barriers of what a host of a reality show should be, of a competition show, and he dresses up a lot, which I also like that. Take a look at the trailer.
Nobody has dared to find out who is the actual best at just being on a reality show. So we have scoured the earth for the 14 greatest reality contestants that were available during our production window. I'm your host, comedian Daniel Tosh. Each episode, our contestants will face new challenges that will test their strength and lack of life skills. Thank you, Joe, for wearing your 3rd grade picture day shirt. For a chance to win $200 million.
Thousands, not millions.
$200,000.
Don't lie to my face.
Is win or go home.
This is so not fair. I feel like I was blindsided. Because it's a competition show.
Thank you, Teresa!
Good luck. No pressure, except for all the pressure that's building up.
Prepare, because it's about to be ugly crying. Lots of fighting. It's gonna get nasty.
I do not want to be this invested in a show called The GOAT.
Now everybody head back into Goat Manor. Make alliances, talk trash.
I love you.
Excuse me.
It's a goat eat goat world.
This show is ridiculous. It really is. It's crazy. I've seen the first 4. They released the first 4 for critics for screening. I'll admit I didn't know who some of these were. In my perfect world, they would have gone back in time to like maybe the early 2000s and found people who started the reality TV kind of thing, like the first winner of Survivor, Richard Hatch, or some of those early, greats. However, like Daniel Tosh said, you had to fit the production window. It's really good, but it's really crazy. You have to submit your vote through the mouth of a golden goat. I mean, they're really playing all the stops to make it as insane as possible. By the way, you can catch this on Amazon Freevee starting tomorrow, and new episodes through June 13th on Prime. Also, don't forget, all new Masked Singer, the quarterfinals tonight of Masked Singer, and then the finale of Farmer Wants a Wife tomorrow night right here on Fox.